Hi, my name is Vickie Emanuele. I live in Fort Myers, Florida. I'm a professional energy reader. Energy never dies, it just transforms. Energy is in everything and everywhere. And I have the gift to be able to read this energy to help people and pets with all aspects of their lives. When I'm doing an energy reading on a person, I can read into their energy of their past, present, and future. I read into their energy of their money, their energy of their relationships, their energy of their health, even their energy of loved ones that have crossed. When I read into the energy of a pet, I will read into the pet's health, the energy of their behavior, the energy of their overall well-being. And this also includes reading their energy of pets that have passed. Bringing it back to you. This is when you're scattered and you're just running around for everybody else and you're not doing anything for yourself. This is bringing it back to you because you need your energy field right here. You're not to give to everybody else. You're to give it to yourself. And I want you to feel it, the difference versus clearing yourself. This is fluffing your energy up, and this will give you more energy. Isn't this fun? Good thing nobody's here. They're like, what are those wing nuts doing? You know? Do you feel how you are there? This is like this. And you're gonna take your other finger and you're gonna say, give me a yes. Give me a no. Mine goes through it. Okay. He's cool. He's showing me. Did you say cards? Because I just saw cards. Okay. So he's showing me cards. He's patting you on your back and says that you're such a beautiful daughter. And you always were my little baby, and he loves you so much, and he cherishes you. And he's having a ball. He's showing me houses, like he plays tricks, and I'm seeing like electric or kind of like what she said with her fan, but I feel like it's electric, so be aware. And I feel like it's the houses that you sell. Do you ever feel him in there, like when you go in there? Or your own house?
I do feel him.
He plays tricks though, he wants you to laugh. Because of my gifts, this enables me to be on a local radio show that reaches over 200,000 listeners.
This is Georgia.
I remember you, Georgia. How are you?
Good. I want to tell you that what you have been telling me is just coming almost perfect.
Awesome.
The times and everything. Now, I got one more question, and then I won't bother you again.
That's all right.
They gave us a settlement price.
Okay.
Should we accept it or go for more?
Accept.
Accept it?
You know, you're gonna, because if you go for more, it's gonna take so much more of your time and stress. I just feel a lot of stress if you go for more, and I don't feel you getting a lot more. I feel you'll get some, but not a lot more. So I feel like this will be good for you. One of the questions I get asked over and over again is, when did I get my gifts? I didn't always embrace my gifts. I was 5 years old when I saw my first spirit. I had premonitions, I would have dreams, and at the time I was raised in a very religious upbringing. I was terrified and I thought my gifts were from Satan. I was 16 years old when I had a premonition of my father dying. At that time, it really terrified me, and I prayed heavily for my gifts to go away. I shut down my gifts until I was in my 20s. I got back my gifts. I started receiving messages for complete strangers. I owned a dog bakery pet boutique, and in comes a customer, and Spirit tells me I'm to tell her that she's gonna live a long time and she's gonna be fine. I resisted and I said, no, I'm not gonna tell her this. I'm not gonna be crazy. And the next thing I know, I received this push from my back and I tripped and fell right into her. At that time I told her, you're gonna live a long time, you're fine. And she was ecstatic. She told me, hallelujah, I've been praying for a sign. I'm going to the oncologist today to find out if I'm a remission for cancer. And she says, you're the sign. And this continued to happen. I continued to receive these messages for complete strangers. It didn't matter if I was at an airport, a taxi. If I did not tell a person my message, I would still get shoved right into them. After a while, I started realizing that my gifts are from God. Now I embrace my gifts and I love helping people with them. One of my passions is helping people with their horses.
Ride him? Yes. And how is he? He's good. Okay. He feels good. The only other thing, it's interesting because most horses, I feel them standing upright. I feel he leans more toward forward. Do you ever, what do you do with him? Do you ride him or jump him?
rides and jumps and everything like that. The leaning forward, actually, he got very sick in the beginning of the year, and we almost lost him. We went for about a month and a half where we were critical condition. He was hooked up to IVs, the whole 9 yards.
So what did it have to do with the front? Because I feel he goes tend to see more to the front.
He had a hole punctured in his nostril, in the divider between his two nostrils, and he has a hard time breathing, so I think he leans down to compensate.
Okay, that makes sense, because it does. I feel like it helps his lungs when he does do that. So that's something he's probably always going to do, but I don't feel it hindering anything that you do with him. There's one other thing I got for him. When I go underneath his stomach, I don't know if it's where the horse's lungs are, but I'm feeling right underneath his stomach right there. Mm-hmm. Actually, acupuncture would help. Have you ever tried acupuncture?
We haven't acupunctured him before.
You haven't?
No.
Because I'm actually feeling his chi, and it's from the sickness from before. I feel like there's just something right there that could really open. Dakota wants to know at all times what's going on with everybody, okay? Mm-hmm. So even if you just tell him, like, okay, this is what we're doing, I see him very nervous unless he knows what everybody's doing. And so when he even feels before you're getting ready to leave, mm-hmm. he knows you're getting ready to leave. And so if you say, okay, I'm going to leave, I'm going to be gone this many hours, I'll be back, he'd really appreciate that. The other thing is, Dakota's a working dog. He wants more chores. And when I say that, mm-hmm. Give him, like, when you leave, say, your job's going to be to watch this house while we're gone. Make sure nobody comes in. And I see him being very proud that he has a job.
I have helped many people, from celebrities down to children, even children coming into the earth, for over 10 years now, doing my energy readings.